Well, hello everybody. Guess what? It is Real Talk at the Barbershop, the Roadshow edition. Yes, we are here in lovely Las Vegas in the Bellagio Hotel, attending the 2023 BE Women of Power Summit. And I am so excited because not only are there some bad sisters up in this joint, not only are there some amazing speakers, but y'all, we got the speaker. We get ready to have a good time. I am talking about none other than the Black woman, the sister, the mother, the writer, the entrepreneur. I'm talking about none other than the one, the only, Tia Mowry. And the crowd goes, I love it.
You are amazing.
No, I'm not.
I love your energy. Like I said, y'all, I feel like before we started rolling, I feel like we're friends.
Yes.
Like you're so cool. You really are. And you guys out there, we share or we have the same passion. We love shoes.
Oh my goodness.
We're like shoeaholics. Is that what you
We
call
really are. Let me tell y'all something. Yesterday, girlfriend had on a pair of these Miu Mius. Delicious.
Yeah.
You hear me? Delicious. They were
fun.
awesome. And she had it with this double-breasted pink tweed blazer dress that was out of this world.
Yep.
Now I know we ain't supposed to be talking
I
about this.
know.
Yeah. I know we ain't supposed to be talking about this, but you know, we have to. It just had to be said.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta own greatness. You have to own your greatness.
Thank you.
Tia Mowry.
Yes.
You know, it really is. I know we're playing and stuff, but it
Yeah.
really is an honor.
Thank you.
I have been a fan of you and your sister and your brother
Yes.
forever.
Wow.
Brilliant,
Yes.
brilliant at everything that you do.
Thank you.
And I love you because you are so introspective. You are always thinking about what is deeper than what we see.
It's so true.
And that doesn't happen very often. In fact, I saw a tweet that you put in not too long ago about being an empath.
Yes.
Girl!
Yes.
That rocked my world.
Yes. Yes.
That rocked my world because I'm telling you,
Yeah.
that's something really, really special. And it's a hard gift to carry.
It really, really is. I feel like being an empath, it's almost like a blessing and a curse at the same time. You really have to learn how to balance that gift.
Right.
If there really is a such thing or word called balance when it comes to being an empath. But no, I appreciate you resonating with that because for me, it's just all about being authentic, you know, inspiring and encouraging other people. And if I can encourage and inspire you in just that kind of way with you resonating with, you know, a tweet, it means a lot. It's why I do what I do.
That's awesome. You know, I want to continue on that path. You know, at Walmart, we've been very focused on health and wellness and the need for us to take care of ourselves. And we know, in particular, in diverse and multicultural communities, in the Black community, it is big. I mean, the disproportionality of the need is tremendous with us,
it
right?
It really is.
And so, whereas where in the past we probably didn't talk about it that much, didn't want to talk about it, thought it was a taboo kind of a thing. It was a sign of weakness.
Yes.
We're now trying to shift that thought process, shift that way of thinking.
Yeah.
And so, would love to hear, given the fact that you are an empath,
Yes.
what are the things that you are doing for yourself, right? That's helping to, you know, put you on that right path of holistic wholeness, wellness for you and your family.
It is so incredibly important to basically, because as an empath, you're always giving.
Right.
But it is so important for you to fill up your own cup so that you can continue to give. And one of the things that I have done, well, first of all, if I want, you know, to inspire anybody that's watching this, is really understand that taking care of yourself is not selfish.
Right.
Taking care of yourself is something that's deserving. It's something that, you know, you deserve to do. So some of the things that I do is I definitely believe in mental health. I believe in therapy.
Yes.
Having that one-on-one, conversation with myself and speaking with a therapist has been extremely beneficial for me. Every Tuesday at 4.
Hey, I'm right there with you.
I'm in
Mine is
therapy.
every Thursday at 2.
Okay.
Yes, every Thursday at 2 o'clock.
Right?
Yes.
But that's like self-care. And then I also do, have you ever heard of float therapy?
No.
So float therapy is when they put you in this capsule with water in it, and they fill it up with a lot of salt, which makes you float. So it's almost like it's intense meditation.
No.
So you're in this capsule and you're floating, and they have music playing, and you're in there for an hour. And it is so rejuvenating to the mind, the body, the spirit. I also meditate. We were talking about this before off camera. I journal. I read self-help books. I am definitely a self-care advocate.
Oh, that's awesome. So
mhm.
I completely agree with you on
Yeah.
that. And it's interesting, we can do it in so many different ways,
Exactly.
right? It doesn't always have to cost us a lot of money.
No.
It doesn't have to cost us a lot of time.
Yep.
It does require a little bit of sacrifice in
Yes.
that you have got to stop everything and everyone, right? But that cost is so well worth it. The reward is so great.
It really is. And why is it so hard for us
Right.
to be able to say, you know what? I'm going to stop, refocus on myself right now.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that is okay. And I think maybe that's why a lot of people don't tend to do it, is because they don't think that, it's something that they're capable of doing. Or some people may not even know what to do or how to start.
Yes.
And I think it's just start. You know what I mean?
And I think that's the real key, right?
Yeah.
It's taking that first step.
Yes.
Whatever that means. So everybody, you got to be committed.
Yes.
I need you all to do something for yourself
Self.
today
Yeah.
for 5 minutes.
Yes.
And then send me a note and tell me what you did. Okay? I want to know. Don't be lying. Tell the truth. Okay, good.
Okay.
Tia, I think that the thing that why I love you so
Oh,
much,
you're so sweet.
people don't realize what an incredible journey you have had. Everybody thinks about sister,
Yeah.
which is, hey,
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
Love it. But nobody knows, very few people talk about the fact that, after your stint on Sister,
Yeah.
you went to Pepperdine.
I did.
You did your
Yeah,
thing.
I did.
You got that education,
I
did your thing.
I did.
You've been writing forever. Everybody
Yeah.
thinks like, oh my goodness,
Yeah.
she just wrote she just wrote this. She's been writing for
Yeah.
for a long time.
Yeah.
Twin tuition.
Twin tuition. Oh baby.
Oh baby.
Whole new you.
Yes.
Quick fix kitchen.
So you've been doing all this stuff.
Yeah.
An amazing chef,
Yeah.
teaching us
Thank
that you know something. Good eating don't have to taste bad.
Yep.
Good
It's true.
eating can taste real good.
Yeah.
Good eating can be done easily.
Yeah, you're right.
Good eating can be done at a reasonable price.
Exactly.
And we always think that, this eating kind of healthy.
Yeah, it's not
Don't
practical.
taste good.
Or, yeah.
I don't have time. I got 3 jobs and
Yeah.
I can be
Yes.
doing this.
Yes.
It's going to cost me an arm and a leg to
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
And the reality is that all that is not true.
It's not.
You
It's
know?
not true at all.
And so your cookbook
Yeah.
teaches us how to do that.
It does, and that was one of my main, goals with writing that book. Is I wanted again to inspire people, and I wanted to encourage them that yes, you can put healthy, quick,
Yes.
practical meals on the table for your family. And I know that, or notice that a lot of families, they want that for themselves.
They do.
You know what I mean? And again, like I said, they just don't know where to start or how to do it. And also with the book, I show them how to navigate in the kitchen and how to succeed in the kitchen. Because like I said, some people just don't know where to start or what to do. So I tell them about, essential tools that you need to have, in the kitchen. The proper ingredients to always have in your refrigerator, to have in your pantry, just to make everything a smooth, process, right?
If I were to ask you, what are the must-have tools that I need in my kitchen, what would you say?
I would say number 1, a cutting board.
Okay.
Like having a really good cutting board, whether that's those really big, thick cutting boards, the wooden boards. I feel like those are fantastic and great. Then also a really, really good knife.
Okay.
Right? Because that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be cutting, you're going to be chopping, and if knives are dull, you don't want that.
Okay,
you
okay.
want a really, really good knife. So invest in a good knife. And then another thing that I would say is a food processor. Food processors, you can do so many things with them. You can make soups with them. You can make salsa. You can just do so many things. You can make dessert. Like, I think it's an essential to have. And you don't need like a big one. You can even get like a small one. So I would say those three.
What should I have in my refrigerator or my pantry at all times?
You know, I would say for your pantry, it's really good to have pasta on hand.
Okay.
Some legumes or beans.
Okay.
And then rice.
Okay.
So whether that's rice, brown rice, whatever rice. Always have that in your pantry. Nuts are also great to have. In your refrigerator, I would say chopped onions, chopped up garlic, chopped up bell peppers, and just like fresh herbs, whether that's parsley, cilantro, thyme. Yeah.
Y'all got it? Y'all got it? Y'all made y'all's list? I know I made mine. I go home, I'm going to do this thing. That is awesome.
Yeah.
That is
that's
really
fun.
awesome.
It's fun, you know?
Well, being a sister wasn't enough. Being a mother wasn't enough. Being an actress wasn't enough. Being a writer wasn't enough. Being a chef was not enough. You had to go out
and be an entrepreneur.
And be an entrepreneur.
I knew you were going to say
What's
that.
up with that?
You know, I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur when I first understood what the word meant.
Okay.
I was in high school. I didn't even know how to pronounce the word. I was like, what is that? What is that word? Once I found out what it was, I was like, you know what? I'm going to be that. I want to be that one day. And I feel like the reason why is because I am in love with community.
Okay.
And being an entrepreneur is all about building a community and listening to your consumers, really getting on the ground floor, understanding their wants, understanding their needs. What is it that, they want from you? And I'm so fascinated with just everything about it, the production of coming up with an idea, seeing it, come into fruition, just the production of it all. It makes me happy. It makes me sing.
So why health and beauty?
Yeah.
Why for you?
Yeah. Well, ever since I was a little girl, whenever beauty was talked about, I never saw myself a part of that conversation. Meaning, I didn't see myself being represented. It was mostly kind of European standards that were being celebrated.
Right.
And there were insecurities because of that. I want to say maybe like in my mid-20s, after straightening my hair, after putting, weaves in my hair, not that any of that's bad.
Right.
But I was doing it to try to fit in to, or to conform to what society said beauty was. But I no longer have that narrative anymore. I started to embrace my true self, my authenticity. And I want to encourage other women to do the same thing. So I wanted to come out with a hair care line to encourage women that they are women of color, women of diversity, that we are important, we are valued, we are beautiful, we have a right to live our authentic self and to be a part of the conversation when it comes to beauty and to celebrate our hair and to celebrate our curls. And so that was one reason why. Another, you mentioned wellness. So since becoming a mother, it was really, really important to me that whenever I would pick up a product, I would turn it around and see what the ingredients were.
Right.
And I was disappointed many of times. I mean, there were words that I never could even pronounce. I'm like, what is this? And so I really wanted to create something where people have the opportunity to have not only a hair care line that they love, but also a natural hair care line, which is safe, which is clean, which has ingredients that are recognizable, like rosemary, watermelon, apple cider vinegar, hibiscus, sea moss. Like, it just makes me feel great that I'm able to provide, a great opportunity like that.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. So, of your products,
Yes.
which is your favorite?
Ooh, that's always so hard. Okay, so my favorite right now would definitely have to be the moisturizing shampoo and the moisturizing conditioner.
Okay.
It just makes the wash process just, I feel like, easier. I absolutely love it. It has great slip. And then I would say the multi-use hair oil. This right here is magic in a bottle. I say that because I love that it adds shine to the hair. It's all about, trying to get that frizz look, of course, without weighing your curls down.
Right.
And that's exactly what it does. And it smells so great. I put it in my hair with my protective style right now. I put it in my hair, but I'll put it on my braids, on my scalp. And we have Hemi 15, which is a breakthrough ingredient, which is a natural ingredient that basically replaces like silicone, what silicone would do. But again, it's all about hair health, scalp health, and just clean ingredients. And to be able to, again, provide my amazing community with options like this, it makes me, feel great.
And you know what the best part is?
What?
It's at Walmart, y'all. It's at Walmart. So all of you who ain't Walmart, so sorry, but this is at Walmart. Yes. Okay, I'm just saying, And by the way, because I gotta go back, because you were talking about cooking and stuff.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, everything she had on that list at Walmart, y'all. You can buy every single thing, every cutting board, knife, processor, and then all the stuff, cut onions and garlic.
And I have a brand there, Spice by Tia too, at Walmart.com. So you can even get my pots and my pans and stuff.
Spice by Tia.
Yeah.
Walmart.com,
Walmart.
y'all. We got it going on. I'm just saying.
You guys
love
do.
it.
We do.
Now that I've done that commercial, let me go back.
Okay.
What has been the hardest part to your entrepreneurial journey?
Ooh, the hardest part, I believe, would be understanding that it takes time. Okay. And I'll give you an example. So I also have a YouTube channel called Tia Mowry's Quick Fix. Okay. I've had this channel for 5-6 years. I never saw anything from it, meaning, no,
Yeah, right. No movement, no activity,
And I was like, you know what? I love this. This is amazing. This is something that I love to do, which is cook and to do, inspiring videos. And what I've learned is when you do something that you're passionate about, you're not so focused on time. You just do it. And then literally 5 to 6 years later, we are now seeing benefits on the channel.
Isn't that something?
Meaning we have licensing deals, we're creating specific episodes for specific streaming platforms.
Oh, I love it.
But I was not seeing anything for the first 5-6 years. I was just spending money. And it gets very challenging. You know what I mean? You're like, oh my gosh, what do I do?
Yeah, right.
But when you believe in yourself, when you believe in whatever you're doing, when you have passion for it, eventually great things will come out of it. And that's what I've learned, that basically everything takes time. And again, I've learned to love and appreciate that process and just the journey.
The journey, right?
The journey.
I absolutely love that. And I every once in a while I have an opportunity to speak to some of our suppliers, some of our entrepreneurs. And there's a young lady by the name of Haith who has a product line focused on hair and focused on the cleaning of wigs, right? Because she first started with the wig business, and she talks about this process of what it's taken her to get her product. She said it was a product that was not available. I was convinced that this was the right thing to do.
Yes.
And it just took time.
Yeah.
And to your point, to enjoy that process.
Yes.
And I just love hearing her talk about that. And so I appreciate
thank
you mentioning that.
Yeah.
So, hook a brother up.
Okay.
What's the next product? What?
You know what?
Break it out here.
I'm saying it right here. I want to continue to build at Walmart.
Okay.
I want to continue to come up with some, incredible, products. And I really want to stay in the beauty space.
Okay.
I kind of want to keep it a little bit of a secret, but I'm definitely, my mind's, working, and I have some incredible ideas that I want to do, but it'll definitely be in beauty again, because I feel like we are deserving of that.
Yes,
As, women of color, diversity, there's a huge need.
Yes.
To basically create products and have us be a part of that conversation.
Oh, wow. I love it. If for any woman who takes a look at this episode, who is thinking about becoming an entrepreneur, what's the advice you give them? What advice would you give them?
Yes, the advice that I would give them is, number one, understand that it is going to be hard. Understand that there is going to be a process. Understand that it's not going to happen overnight.
Right.
So when you have that awareness, then you're not going to get flustered. You stay on the path. So I would say that. The other thing that I would say is focus on what you're passionate about, no matter what that is. Because again, when you're passionate about something, no matter how much work is going into it, you'll always just be steadfast. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and,
totally.
and continue to work towards the goal. If you don't love it, you're gonna quit.
You're gonna quit, right.
And I'm telling you, there will be times when you're like, I want to quit. That's the thing about being an entrepreneur. There's ups and downs, but when you're passionate about something, I really, really feel like there's something magic that happens there. And just never give up. Never give up.
I love it.
Yeah, never give up.
Well, I'm gonna have to let you go.
Okay.
But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm nosy as I don't know what. So I'm gonna ask you my nosy questions now, like real quick ones.
Okay.
No, it's real quick. Okay.
Nosy. Oh gosh, what?
Texting or talking?
Oh, it depends who you're talking to. Okay, I'm gonna say talking.
Okay.
Because with texts, sometimes you don't understand the tone.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So talking.
Best day of the week?
Sunday.
Favorite city in the U.S. besides the one you live in?
New York.
Whoa! Now that took me for a loop.
I love New York.
Do you really?
I do. There's an energy. When I'm in New York, I just feel so alive.
Invisibility or super strength?
Invisibility.
Oh, you and me too. Oh, yeah.
I want to know.
Come on, that's the nosy.
That's
right. That's the nosy. That's the nosy in me. That's right. I want that too. My last one.
Okay.
What is the one word you want to be remembered by?
Love.
Well, you know something?
Yeah.
I love you.
Oh,
I do.
I love you. You are so sweet.
No,
So
you are the
precious.
sweet one. You are the sweet one. Honestly, I cannot tell you what an honor and a pleasure this has been. You talk about filling people. You have filled me up.
Thank you.
You know, I hope you always remember that you are on this earth for somebody else.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
And I'm on this earth for everybody else. You know, sometimes we think it's all about us, but it's all in preparation. Like you were talking about taking the time to chill and, you know, it's all in preparation for somebody else.
Exactly.
So continue success, continue doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you. And I know without a shadow of a doubt that the best is yet to come.
I receive.
The best
Thank you.
is yet to come. Thank you so
you.
much. I hope you continue to enjoy your experience here at the BE Women of Power Summit 2023. Thank you for hanging out with me for a little bit.
It's been a pleasure.
And just wishing you all the best.
Thank you.
Wishing
You
all
too.
the best. Thank you.
You
I received
too.
that. I received that.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, how awesome was this? Like, I am on a high right now. I cannot tell you what I'm going through right now. All I know is this has been a tremendous experience. I hope that you all enjoyed this as much as I have. I pray that you all will, get out here and do your thing, make it happen, be big, be great like you're supposed to be. And I hope that you will join us for the next episode of Real Talk at the Barbershop. Who knows where it's gonna be? It could be in a store, it could be on the road, but it's coming, y'all. And so I want you to be there. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for your time. And with that, I will say goodbye. Toodles, smooches.